Hi everyone, I'm Zhihao Zhang. Today I'm talking about the securing IoT every day. The IoT means Internet of Technology. To know what is IoT, we must know how the IoT be constituted at first. There are three main constructions of IoT: data collection, data transmission, and action. The first is data collection. IoT device use sensor to collect the data. For example, the temperature data is collected by a temperature sensor. The location data is collected by a GPS or Beidou navigation satellite system. And data transmission means we usually use internet as a way to transmit the data. Coincident with the advancement of the technology has been a growing appreciation of indispensability of transmission speed to the IoT. The sensor will collect more data and more data, so we must improve the web speed to ensure the data could be transmitted in time. And the third one is action. When an IoT system got data, and it will do some actions. Take my air conditioner as a good example. When the air conditioner receives a message to cool down the room, it will turn on and blow a cold wind to cool down the room. An IoT device might not have a data processing center. They will send the data to cloud or server where will do the data processing. Okay, next, let's talking about the IoT's advantages and disadvantages. We will not talk all of those, and we will talk some of those. The first is advantages. The biggest advantage is IoT could help users get a great time saving. For instance, users don't have to operate the water heater and waiting for the warm water to take a bath. The heater could be opened auto when the user is getting close to the house. The IoT can not only save time, but also improve our efficiency. We no longer need to keep in front of equipment to operate the equipment. All the operations could be done by the cloud. You can control it from your home or on the way or somewhere else, only if the device and you are connected to the internet. This success can come from all the world. However, every coin has two sides, and IoT is not exception. As for the disadvantage of IoT, the biggest concern is the security. Every device is connected to the internet, which undoubtedly greatly increases the probability of being attacked. At the same time, as IoT requires devices to have a network, so once one model of IoT has been attacked, the whole system could be down. And also, although the IoT help us to improve our production efficiency, it has replaced manpower to some extent, so that the employee will be happened at that time. Okay, Next, we are talking about the threats to IoT, and what should we do to secure IoT. We can see there are several threats to be solved. Okay, the first one is web interface. I have to say there's no such thing as perfect. The IoT faces many threats from many different places. The first one is web interface. Because IoT allows users to interact with device, the user identification is very important. Unauthorized access may lead to the destruction of the IoT system. In order to solve this problem, we have to do more about the password and account log, and also some other things. First, we have to let users change the password regularly, because if we always use our birthday as our password, it's very weak. Another thing is the account logout setting. When someone tries to access your account, they don't know the password, and they will try again and again. But what if they just know your birthday? So once someone tries to get into your account and they try several times, the account should be logged. That will improve its security level. Okay, and the third one is without XSS. It will help the web be more safe. Okay, next is about the network service. Since the IoT is very dependent on network service, the security of network service is very important. Vulnerabilities in network service will directly affect the security of IoT, such as buffer overload, DDoS attacks. So, to ensure the security of network service, it's necessary to strengthen the firewall setting of gateway, such as directly install the firewall on the router. The network transmission part will also affect the security of IoT. The use of encrypted network is particularly vulnerable to data leakage during transmission. So we have to manage the ports to ensure that the message, the information will not be stolen on the way. It's very useful for us to use SSL and TLS for data transmission. They will protect our data. Once we don't have to use that, and we can also improve our security by using other standards for encrypting data transfers. The next is about the privacy concern. Privacy concern also strengthens the IoT, because IoT device can collect information and transmit it to servers. Therefore, whether the information is designed for personal privacy, whether the privacy will be disclosed, other issues we have to fix. So we have to ensure that every information we collect is necessary. We can't collect unnecessary information. What should we do that? First, we have to encryption the data we collect so that although someone will get the data, but they will not know what it means. Second, we have to use anonymous to the data. We can't let the data have the user's information like user's name, user's email address, or user's phone number. This is for anyone we don't know. And the third is when we collect the data, we have to get the permission from our users. They have to know what we will collect and what we will send to the service. Okay, next is about the cloud interface and mobile interface. They are very like the web interface, but I don't want to take it as the web interface because they are a little different from each other. The lack of good authentication to encrypt data can give intruders a chance. Intruders will have the opportunity to steal underlying data or break the IoT device. So we have to strengthen user authentication, such as enhance password protection and change the password like what we do with web interface. And also we can use biometrics to ensure a good authentication. Okay, next is about the security configurability. Why it will happen with that? When the users get the IoT device, they should do some option, do some choice about what they want or what they don't want. But the problem here is the users can't get enough options and enough strategies. So in this part, what we should do to secure the IoT is we should improve the system and provide more options for the users so that the users can get more protect from the security system. Another thing is we have to record every operation from the users, whatever who said, whatever there is or not the result. We have to record it, what the users did. Okay, next is about software and firmware. In this part, we also face the update. It's very important for us because no company can claim that its products are free of bugs. So we have to use the updates, timely repair the software or firmware to minimize the loss of users. It's very necessary for device in the IoT system to update. If it's not updated in time, once the vulnerability is widely used, the loss of users will be very huge. At the same time, we also want to make sure that firmware is official and safe. So it's necessary for us to encrypt the data file to ensure that update file is safe for users. Okay, the last one is physical security. We also see hackers use USB stickers to break into service in movies. It will happen when the USB port is used to get in the system. So the port instruction will be very important. Another thing is the hackers could remove the storage medium to get the data. In this part, what we should do is limit the use of ports. It could only use transmit the update file first. It can't use to get into the system and see what the information is. Another thing is we can use advanced packaging techniques. So the hackers could not remove the storage medium and they can't get into the information. Okay, thank you and keep warm.